Right, let's do this first.
Right now at the Art Center, be sure not to miss another spectacular performance of Madama
Dama
Machine.
Machine.
Witness the artistry of every glamorous member of the Eidos Opera Company. Featuring the sensational showstopper Beyond Fate, performed by the marvelous Enya as the main character Karakuri. What will be the fate of Karakuri? Will it be doom? Will it be honor? Or will it be love? We are holding a lottery to participate in the Eidos Opera Company autograph signing event. More details can be found on the Art Center's social media pages.
Ah, this is Enya's pep talk phone.
Enya, you need to wake up. Your condition during rehearsal doesn't matter. Today's performance is the real thing. All you have is acting and singing. Oh, and my fans. Shouldn't forget about that. I'd better make sure there's nothing to be embarrassed by a century from now, huh? Though it may be a problem if I'm seeing this in 100 years. Anyway, I got this.
So much like the one Enya's always singing.
This one doesn't have any text on it, Eevee's just reacting to this one.
Seem a bit different. It might be included in some of Enya's lost memories.
Yo, remember when Mother Sphere blanked the memories of her own Androidos followers? Because she wanted to take away the memories from them so that they do not understand what the Naitibas are and what their past was, to cause less civil unrest and conflicts among her followers, you know? And to also give her a higher, like, status as like a deity or like a god for them to, like, you know, follow her orders or her doctrine without questions, right? She wanted like obedience like that, you know, from her creations, from her children, right? So Enya is actually old enough in this game, or in this game's story, where she actually fits into those Androidos members from this time, whose memories were emptied at some point. So this actually has to be the byproduct of that. I don't know why I have never connected these two things. Like there's this document that talks about like the memory wipe particularly, but I'm not gonna pull it out now. But I read it much earlier on this playthrough in Cyan. And that one actually fits for Senya's like timeline literally perfectly. Like, also the thing about this also, now the developers were very fucking cunning with this, because like music, even in real life examples, is something that like transcends your own knowledge, your own like memories, or your own like habits, or intellect almost, or like a mechanical skill, you know? Like music is something that even even if you take some real life examples of like patients who have like you know, really bad like short-term memory loss, for example, or patients that have like some kind of like disorders that make them dysfunctional in the normal like human social interactions, and they cannot be like conversed normally with because of whatever their disorder or condition is. But yet for some reason they find these like moments of like serenity when they listen to like certain types of music, or when they play an instrument, you know, and they're able to like construct their own like thoughts or their own like movements with their bodies that they might not normally be able to do, just because of being able to listen to music, you know, at the same time while they are doing something, you know. And that actually goes perfectly with Enya's story as well, because Enya assuming that she lost, her memories, and that's the reason as to why she doesn't remember the entire song, which is very likely the case, exactly on the dot, in fact. Like, that is the reason as to why she knows that this song is important to her and was very important to her, which is the reason as to why she's still able to sing it inside the last pool. And that is also the reason as to why she has this natural, to try to understand as to why she knows stuff that she herself doesn't even know that she knows, It's because of the music transcending, time and space quite literally,
Let's
So
change
cool,
the
actually.
subject. Enya, the people in your life have said that you've been over the moon to star in such a moving performance.
Yes, that's correct. The moment I received the script, it just leapt off the page, and I thought, this is it. It was magical. I wondered what it would be like to be Madame a Machine, how to sing, and then it all just came to me so vividly.
By singing, you mean Beyond Fate, right? How does it feel? It's become quite a sensation across social media platforms.
It's surreal. I never expected this much interest from so many people.
What the hell is going with the shuttle there when I move this?
I'll always give 100%.
Some people have said that after hearing the masterpiece, they've been hungry to find out who this Enya is.
The people on their time knew that they were Eidos androids. Wait a minute. Was the original Enya an Eidos android? Or was she an Eidos android? Because she's here with the Eidos company as... Okay, actually, you know what? This poster right here. Eve talks about the company that she was with exactly. Like,
Eidos.
she was literally just
Art
Eidos
Center.
Arts. I mean, no, that's the name of the place.
Time, host, organizer.
She must have been an
and
Eidos
sponsors.
company android then.
Target audience, how to watch, admission and first come first.
I mean, who's to say that Mother Sphere
It seems that an autograph
did
session
not,
with the stars was held after the performance.
act inside of the Eidos company androids as well, and try to control them same way as her own android army?
There seems to be more data here
Because
about Enya.
Mother Sphere was unable... Mother Sphere was actually unable to control the droids. The Eidos company's droids that we're gonna find next to the spiral area, those are still incredibly hostile towards Eidos androids.
Is an analog
So,
security system.
Those ones she was unable to hack. But
see
the
a
Eidos
familiar
company
face.
androids from before she was able
Is
to
that
hack.
Enya?
Because she herself is
There's
one
a
of
bit of
those.
data here as
Just a
well.
very advanced model
Let's see.
and an algorithmic AI
I'm
that
going beyond fate.
had no
to be
restrictions
with
on it
everyone.
whatsoever. And also one that shared many similarities with her creator's aspirations as well.
Madama Machine, main actress, artificial actress, Enya. You can never totally rely on analog information transmission sources. The person here does look really similar to our Enya, and she even has the same name and everything. From what I've gathered so far, it's like Digger said. The Enya here and the Enya in Zion are one and the same.
Beyond Fate. Was that the title of the song? Let's see. So there was a performance here, and Enya was the lead singer. That about right?
Our memory sticks are designed to store the most important
This line.
information in the deepest places.
Most important information in the deepest
The fact that
places.
song was the
That
only
was the
memory
fucking
Enya
line I
left
remembered in my
proves
head.
just how important it is to her.
That is how the memory sticks work on the Eidos androids.
Isn't that enough? I don't think you'll find anything else.
That is what I had been
Come on.
referencing through the
Let's get
entire
out of here.
game, and I was thinking about the
Okay,
information that is on the memory
let's go.
sticks. But remember that part, important information. The most important information that you have is not necessarily the information that is, the oldest and most aligned with your own thoughts, or opinions. It can also be information that is acutely, just recently learned as well. That is, of vital importance. Which is why, a lot of the memory sticks have stuff that is, very recent and, like extremely contemporary to like the moment or leading moments up to when a person had perished, you know? So it actually makes also sense in that sense.
So the investigation is finished. I think
This is dialogue
Enya
you
will be
actually
able to
miss
understand.
if you talk to Enya first.
Huh. Really? Please tell Enya about what you found.
Sue, you've gone on quite the quest.
Hey.
Is this dialogue about the wasteland thing?
Yes. I really have no excuse.
This is such...
What's done is done.
This is
That's
so
all.
weird, man.
Did you find what you needed out in the wasteland?
This dialogue needs to be earlier in the
Yes.
game.
I reinforced Enya's legs.
I mean, we can see
Well
that.
then, that's good news.
Dude,
I just can't thank you enough, Angel. Everything would have been for nothing if I hadn't made it back safely.
this dialogue is so badly paced. Like, we literally cannot see Sue after we save him from the wasteland, so we can't have this dialogue with him after. So he shows himself now and gives us this
So
dialogue.
the investigation is finished. I think Enya
This
will
is
be
so
able to...
bad.
Huh.
The devs
Really?
need to fix this
Please tell
seriously.
Enya about what you found. Once again, I'm sorry for all the I won't forget about this.
If that's what makes you feel better, then I'll be going.
Eve, how did everything go?
Well, I found important information, thanks to Digger. It's about you. About your life before. It might just be speculation, but I think it's safe to assume Digger is right. I also found out the title of your song.
I'm listening.
You used to be an artist, in a broader collection of artists. But this was the most important clue. You were featured in a piece titled Madame a Machine. The song you sang in it closely resembles the song you sing now. The song's title is Beyond Fate.
Eve's excessive
Beyond
nodding makes me still as uncomfortable
fate.
as ever. It looks so
That's
unbelievably uncanny and it
Yes,
does not feel...
though that's only part of the whole picture.
It's okay. This is enough.
Are you sure about that? I still have more to share.
I really like what Enya says here,
Beyond
a
fate.
couple sentences after this
My
moment.
past self could be urging me with those very same words
The next two lines here.
to try and make peace with the past I've lost and accept what I have now.
Or three, was it? That one, that's a lead up to the next great
It
one.
seems as if my obsession has troubled many people. But now, I have someone looking out for me. Isn't that all that really matters?
I wonder how long she's had
Well,
actually somebody
I
looking out
suppose
for
you're
him.
right.
Looking out for her.
Eve, thank you.
I mean,
You've done so
Sue
much
has
for
not
us.
been in a relationship with Enya
Right.
when Enya was an
Take
artist.
this data.
That I think we can
What
safely
is stored
confirm.
there will
because
help you fully restore Beyond Fate.
Sentinels like Sue had no
Thank you,
reason
Eve.
to
If I
accompany
may,
Enya.
could I maybe ask
Unless...
you to sing that song
What
for
if
me
Sue
now?
used to be like a safeguard
I'd be happy to.
or a safety guard for Enya when she was, you know, a traveling artist? She was like quite comfortably famous too, it would appear, you know? The way she talked about the past in her, well, about the current moments in her memories. What is with that hair? What the fuck? Anyway, when she talked about those moments in her memoirs there, like, it made it sound like Enya was actually quite popular in the past, so maybe she had to have like some, you know, safeguards, like, you know, having a personal bodyguard like somebody like Sue, for example, here, who may have also lost his memories. And that's why he doesn't understand as to why he's got such a fascination with Enya, you know, or Enya. But then he naturally just, you know, felt like a some kind of like romantic pull, I guess, to Enya, even despite him also losing his memories by Mother Sphere disconnecting them from the network and causing them to lose their previous memories up to that point. But they still maybe stuck with each other, you know? And that's the state that we find them in during our story here. It's possible. Nothing is to say that, you know, the Sentinels were, you know, always Sentinels, or sent down by the Heaven's royalty, down from the space colony, back into, you know, Earth and surviving at Zion. Some of them could have actually survived the cataclysmic event and could actually be even from that time, apart from characters like Orcal, for example. Like Captain Mon would be another one. Like Captain Mon is probably pretty old too. Speaking of, by the way, I haven't talked to him yet. Now that I mentioned that, I'm gonna do that very next thing. I remember on the first playthrough, this was the only moment and the closest during this scene here that I was actually to having any emotional response to this game was during this scene. Because when I was paying attention to literally nothing else besides this scene and I didn't speak a word, it felt a lot more impactful. And then after that, I have never felt the same after I saw it the first time. I cannot say the same thing for, you know, scenes in games that are actually constructed well, though. For example, like Clair Obscure's prologue, for example. That hits literally always the exact same way. Or Ghost of Tsushima's prologue hits always the exact same way, etc. You know? It's just Shift Up does not understand when they were making this game how to create, like, how to appropriately create emotionally, like, touching moments. They did not understand how to set up for those moments, and they did not understand how to construct those moments themselves correctly. So the response that, you know, I can give to those moments is hollowed out because my own, like, senses and my own, like, instincts on how I feel when I see something are just not met correctly. So as, like, you know, a normal human being, I cannot, like, look at something in this game or experience it, and I can be like, you know, this is emotionally, like, investing or taxing or emotionally touching, you know? Because there's always something that is wrong here, you know? I really hate it with this game.
Eve,
like,
welcome to the last gulp.
Taki's death
It's
also
good
in
to
Matrix
see you.
11 is a good example of this when I
That's
talked
what they
about
all
the same
say.
thing.
So I thought I might as well give it a try.
It's got a nice ring to it, though it's still just a bar out of business.
It is.
Wait, did she
now.
Did she rename the bar? Wait, I missed that dialogue when I was
I'm
talking.
sad to see
I
you
didn't
leave.
expect new dialogue.
And I'm sure Sue will say the same thing.
Is that a joke?
I could talk with him on my way out. I'll miss this place too.
Oh, that'd be nice.
There needs to be a reason for us to come back to this place. There has to be.
Eve, welcome to the last gulp. That's what they all say. So I thought I might as well give it a try.
It's got a nice ring to it. Though
Oh, that's literally
it's
also
still
said.
just a
It is. I'm sad to see you leave, and I'm sure...
I could talk with him.
Oh, that'd...
Come on.